Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Battleborn video. In this video we're going to be going over the hot fixes for this week. Now Gearbox, what they do is like every week, along with their Battleborn battle plan, they put it out every week. It's like a Bungie weekly update. It's good when developers do this kind of stuff. Every week along with it, they put out these hot fixes. Last week they kind of messed around with Galt. They balanced them out a bit, and they did some other stuff. This week they are balancing out Alani a little bit. There's really only like one Alani change, and if you saw my video, is Alani too strong? I went over like 3 different ways you could tweak her that would make her pretty balanced. They only did one. It was one of the things that I was really hoping they did. It's probably the biggest thing that I was hoping they'd do, and that was they messed around with the base health. They reduced it. The base health, and when I say base health, I mean like Alani level 1. So her base health before was like 1,451. Now it's 1,035. In my video I said give it like a 25-30% decrease. What they did is they did like around a really close to 30% decrease. I think it's like just under 30%. But this is definitely going to make her a lot less overwhelming, a lot easier to deal with. The biggest thing about her having that much health before was her self heal could heal like a third of it up, and now that it's lowered, it's going to be a lot harder for her to like overextend into like things that she shouldn't be overextending to, and getting into fights that she shouldn't be able to get away with like at all, or be able to win at all. So that's gonna like turn that down, because her survivability has just been knocked down quite a bit. And you know, if she continues to be a problem, she continues to feel like too strong, we could do another hot fix like in the next week or week or two. They again do one every week, and they can nerf her little by little until she is, you know, in the right spot, like did with Galilea. They had to nerf Galilea like twice to get her to where she needed to be. Alani, I don't think she's really gonna be a problem after this, but you know, it's always possible. It's always possible. I haven't played her yet. Haven't played any Battleborn today, but I think it's gonna work wonders for the character. And maybe you won't see an Alani on every team, every game, even though she's new. If you still do for a while, it is probably just because she's new. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what they do. We'll see if she continues to slaughter everything in her path and be good at everything. We'll see. The next thing they did is the Voxis core legendary gear. This legendary gear, its like main thing, its legendary thing was that like it basically made all of the skill splash damage. It gave like skills splash. Like let's say you hit somebody with like Arandi's Shadowfire Pillar. Well, anybody around her gets 15% of that Shadowfire Pillar damage dealt to them. And this gear has apparently been pretty broken, so they have gone and temporarily disabled it. I don't think that like removes it. I just think that makes it so it doesn't work and you can't like buy it in game. That's what I think it is. I'm gonna assume that you could still go out and farm for it. I believe it drops for like the jailer. I'm pretty positive that it would still drop for you, but you just wouldn't be able to use it yet until like they fix it. So it's cool that they disabled it until they could figure out how to fix it. It is like a pretty big staple. I see a ton of people with them. I don't have one, but I see a ton of people with them, and it's definitely something you see like every game, easily every game, like a couple of them every game. Yeah, I can't get one, but apparently a lot of people have them. I don't know how, but you know, a lot of people have them. Then it's pretty much some minor stuff like in the archive you could burn forever. That happened to me once. They fixed that. And then there's stuff like snow effects appearing inconsistently in the algorithm, and audible impacts that would play continuously off of like temporal traps. Like it just make a sound over and over and over. Then like the last thing is third person FX would appear misaligned on M3 Shepherds. So none of those are really like that big. The archive thing was kind of annoying, but nothing's really that big besides, you know, the whole Alani thing and the Voxis core thing. So hopefully they could fix the Voxis core soon so they could put it back in the game so we could use it again. And hopefully this Alani health nerf really helps bring her in line. Again, if they have to do something else to her, I'm sure they will, and I'm sure they'll do the right thing. Gearbox has been really, really good with balancing this game. Really, really good. Spectacular at it. Like, you'd think they're two completely different companies looking at the Borderlands 2 balancing and the Battleborn balancing. It's like night and day, and I am loving it. I am absolutely loving it. And that's pretty much it. As far as like the battle plan itself, not really going to go over that. There isn't really like too much. They have like this tips and tricks stuff for Alani coming out on Battleborn.com soon, and there's of course the community spotlight, and stuff like that, and what's coming up. Basically what's coming up is they're going to talk about how scoring works in Battleborn story modes. Nothing like super big. The big thing is basically the Alani thing. So what do you think? A lot of you who have played against Alani or played her will probably say that more can be done to her. What would you do to her? I've already told you what I'd do to her, but what would you do to her? How do you feel she could be balanced? And are you okay with this little by little like balancing thing that they seem to be doing? And that's pretty much it. So I want to thank y'all for watching. I very much appreciate it, and I'm going to see you guys later. Bye.